And maybe I could just share to begin with how we met. It was a beautiful summer in Plum Village in France where we met, and you were writing your book, Beautiful Brains, wasn't it? You're kind of co-authoring it with, how many people were involved in that book?
Wow, I think it was more than 30 people.
Wow.
A lot of volunteers who helped editing and reading and contributing, more than 20 interviewees.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people who helped share and distribute the message too.
Oh,
So
that's really great. That's really great. Is it available, let's say, for example, in the UK, if we want to buy it online, they can get it?
yes, you can get it on Amazon, or actually you could get it in any bookshop, I believe.
Wonderful, wonderful. And what do you hope to kind of share with us today?
So I thought for today, I want to offer a guided visualization. So let's take in all that we listened throughout the day and use our body to embody the experienced learnings and use the power of imagination to put ourselves into the end of 2021 and then look back and see how did we actually live 2021 and let our subconscious or our unconscious emerge and speak. So what we want to try to do in the next 25 minutes is to let go of what I call sometimes the censorship of the mind, where our mind is trying to tell us what is right and what is not right, and what are we allowed to think and what are we allowed to feel. So maybe for the next 20 minutes, like my invitation to anybody who is here is to give space to what wants to emerge. And what I did was I prepared a short visualization for around 15 minutes. And this has music. A friend of mine, Will Wilson from Brighton, created the beautiful music for the background. So that should help us to get into a calm and relaxed and imaginative state of mind. And then we take pen and paper and get 5 minutes to just document what we experienced. And then if we have time, we can have a little bit of a sharing. Let's see how that goes. And what else? I hope everybody has pen and paper because that will be needed. Also, what we do is called a curiosity voyage. So we go on a journey and we invite curiosity and courage, like the heart, into the experience. I would love to invite you also to find a comfortable position to sit and close your eyes if that feels comfortable. If not, you can do the visualization with, eyes slightly closed or like without a fixed gaze, and just relax and see what comes up.
Wonderful.
So
Wonderful.
that's about it.
I'll pass it over to you then. I feel relaxed already, so you're doing a great job.
And I will test the music, Shamash. Let me know in case, it's too loud or too
Sure.
loud enough.
You want to test it right now or later?
Later, when you feel
Sure.
it's not loud enough or it's distracting, just write it in the chat and I will have a look at it.
No problem at all. We've all got a volume button here anyway, so no problem.
Okay. So, everybody, I invite you to lean back and feel your 2 feet flat on the floor and find a comfortable sitting position. So first we will do a little bit of a guided breathing before we get into the visualization. And what happens during the visualization is that we really want to try to see ourselves in December 31, 2021. Yeah, so we go on a journey into the future. And I hope we're all ready now. So close your eyes if you want to close them. Feel the 2 feet flat on the floor, and then guide your attention towards your shoulders. See if they are relaxed. Listen to your heartbeat. And you go into the future, into 31st of December 2021. And it's morning time, and you just opened your eyes. and you look around, what are you actually seeing in front of your inner eye? Look around, breathe. What are you wearing actually? And are you alone, or is anybody around you? Are you inside or outside? What is the first thing you want to do today? And how's the temperature around you? Is it a sunny day? Is it a cold day? And then you walk around. And if you were inside, get out of your house and see if there are any other people around. And if you meet anybody, say hi to them. Greet them in the way you would love to greet them. Give them a big hug, in case you're allowed to. It's been a crazy year, 2021, and you just want to take a moment to enjoy that you spent the past couple of days feeling very happy and at ease, very joyful, because this year you just gave the best of yourself and you lived your life in the way you have always wanted to live your life. And you invite into the present moment all the cool things that you achieved this year. You just dive into this memory of joy. Invite all the faces of people who helped you to get to where you are today, to join, send them some love, and just relax a little bit because you did well this year. What were the major decisions that you made? And in which way did they make you become a better version of yourself? What were the things you let go of? What did you have to do to let them free? And how did it make you feel? What other decisions did you make? What projects did you finish? And how did they affect your well-being? How did they affect your every moment in the past year? And while you enjoy the sweet memories, you slowly stop and find yourself a relaxed place to sit and contemplate a little bit deeper. Feel your heartbeat. Feel your fingers. Feel a smile on your face. It's time to look back on all the different hands and hearts that offered their love and their support to you. Who is coming up when you think of your 2021? Who were the beloved ones that were with you? What were the memorable events in that year? How did you enjoy togetherness? What did you celebrate together? And what promises did you give to yourself? Who were the new relationships that entered into your life? And now we go and have a look at the more challenging parts of the year. Take a deep breath and invite into the present moment any tension that arose within 2021. There were some really tough decisions that you probably made. Now it's the time to say thank you to these, because ultimately they paved the way for you to be where you are today at the year end. What was the most challenging situation in that year? And who was involved in this challenge? What happened and how did you actually meet that difficulty? What was your way of facing the challenge? And what was different to the way you would have handled the same situation in 2020? It's unbelievable how much one person can grow within 1 year. What happened to hurt feelings? How did you take care of them? Is there any hurt feeling left? If so, invited to join the year-end celebration and ask, hey friend, What do you need to feel at peace? What can I do for you right here and right now? And then guide your attention into your feet. Feel a warm shower of love going from your head down the spine into your toe. Sense into your heartbeat. Breathe into your belly. Relax your shoulders. Bring up a smile on your face. Wiggle your toes and your fingertips. And then slowly, when you feel ready, you can open your eyes. Take pen and paper. And then write a letter to yourself. You have 5 minutes and just write whatever wants to be written about your year 2021. Whatever feels that you want to put into your heart and remember, so that when you go forward, you go in a way you want to go, right here and right now. So I'll play a song for 5 minutes, and then after that, we do a little contemplation together. And when you write, do not let your mind censor you. Just follow the flow of your hand. How did you live 2021? Write without stopping, without thinking. So, what you want to do now is slowly finish your writing and then take some time to just read it and enjoy what you wrote. When you have any additions, feel free to add things to your writing, circle things. Take a mental note also of anything that brings up strong emotions. And then slowly come to an end. And take a minute to come back to your breathing. Yeah, that was the exercise that I wanted to offer to you or to all of us. I did it too. And if anybody has any questions or wants to share what came up for them, I think now is the stage. And Shamash, I hand over the microphone or the stage back to you.
Thank you. Wow, I'm so excited about 2021 now. I'm extra excited. So that was a wonderful, powerful exercise. How did others find it? Please share. Remember to share with panelists and attendees. I don't know. Can you see the chat, Yip? Can you see what people are sharing? Brian said, lovely meditation. Carl says, thanks, Yip, really nice. Emma says, thank you. So does Monica. This is amazing. This was amazing. And Chan and Leanne, beautiful exercise, says Pat. Everyone really liked it.
I would be so curious, Shamash, to hear what came up for.
Yeah,
like,
what came up?
To share.
Yeah, we've got a few minutes. We've got a few minutes, so please share what came up. While we're waiting, I can share. I'm excited about. I never even thought of this particular trip I wanted to do, but if it's safe enough to do so, I'm really excited about this trip I'm going to do now, and the people I'm going to be spending time with. And I've enjoyed this event so much. I'm excited to do another one like this in 3 months' time, maybe on Happiness Day or similar. So I'm excited about that, and I'm really excited about. We've written some community books, so excited to do more of those. And yeah, loads of stuff came up, some of which I wasn't expecting. Carol says, "Thank you. That was fun and effective. Felt very fresh." Emma says, I circled some words that I wrote: open, strong, true, confident, love, also believing, focusing, and knowing. Vipan says, thank you, like the strong emotion point. How do we hear more about you and your meditations and practices? That's a brilliant question. Could you share that? Yep. Especially, I think you do these unit meditations online, right?
Yeah. There's a podcast, a daily podcast, where I release 3 minutes meditations with music, and there are binaural beats too. So when you listen with headphones, you can just enjoy them. And every day has a different theme. And it's a 6 weeks program. It's free. So basically, you just check out the podcast on Apple Podcast or Spotify or any other podcast host. And it's called Unit 3 Minutes Daily Meditations.
So we search for Unit Daily 3-minute meditations.
Yes.
Unit Daily 3-minute meditations. I'll share that in the chat. And it's a podcast. Is it even on Spotify, did you say?
Yes,
Wow.
you can just subscribe to it and then start from week 1, day 1, and then week 1, day 2. Every day it's just 3 minutes, because I realized we are all so busy people that it's difficult to get into a daily practice if it takes much time. So I thought, what can I do in the time that I would use to brush my teeth? Like, meditation should be something that is, like, if for me, a default mode, just as the way I wake up and then I just take 3 minutes to brush my teeth. So I thought, how about 3 minutes to brush my mind, or my body? I don't know.
To brush my mind, I love it. You don't put your toothbrush in your ear, do you, and start brushing inside?
Brushing the soul with love from
Wow. Sarah, this is funny what Sarah Sansa said. This is wonderful, because I think she was visualizing for 2021. She says, I'm going to spend New Year's in the Pyrenees Mountains on a yoga retreat. I'm going to have a wonderful year filled with lots of love. Brilliant. Helen says, I made so much happen. You were right. It's amazing how much I grew in 1 year. I'm so excited now. I think, and this is, I've read research on this as well. When we think about what is called our future self, right? When we fast forward into the future and imagine what it's going to be like, and then you very skillfully also included the challenges that will come up, and then how we could kind of transcend them or work through them, and we can actually work it through it in the mind. And so once we've done that, we're more likely to do that when the challenge comes up.
Yeah, and it's so important to feel how the body, like how it resonates with the body. The way I act, the decisions I make, if I do them mentally and connect them to my being, my experience, then I can very easily see if I feel good with the things I do or plan to do, or if I need to rethink them a little bit.
Mm-hmm. And Yips, also you've done the search inside yourself training. We had Matt Champion earlier on sharing as well. So this is why it's kind of a powerful journaling exercise you've done. And I know you've done a lot of studying on the science of it and how it benefits the brain and stuff. Mark here says, we have never done a meditation like this. We did it as a family. That's so nice. They did it as a family and found it really helpful to visualize a beautiful and exciting 2021. Thank you. We're looking forward to living our visualization. That's brilliant.
There's no way back. Everybody has to commit.
That's fantastic. I think this might be a friend of you. Greetings from Natalie Morning Sangha.
Oh, yes, from our Plum Village. Every day we have a 7 to 8 a.m. or 6 to 7 a.m. UK time.
Wow.
1 hour silent sit in the morning where everybody could join. It's just silent. So I don't know if that's so interesting to anybody here, but if anybody wants to just join, then you're very welcome to sit.
Plumvillage.org, is that?
Yes, it's with the Wake Up organization, which is the youth organization of the Plum Village.
Yeah.
But it's actually all ages. We want to be all inclusive.
Anyone under 100 is allowed to be part of it.
You're so right, Shamash.
Sarah says, you guys will come with me on the yoga retreat. The cuisine is French vegan. Yummy. I love it. Cecile said, there will be challenges, summon courage and reasons to celebrate. Take the time to do that. Thank you for this nice idea. It will be nice to read this letter from our best friends inside next year. That's a nice way of putting it. And Katrina says, thank you. This has focused my intentions for 2021 without too much detail, as I left expectations behind in 2020. That's the funniest thing ever. I left expectations behind. So just nice intentions for 2021. I like that. I'm healthier. People hug again. I have made differences to my environment and to the lives of others. Brilliant. Thanks for making us laugh as well. Wonderful. So is there any other kind of link that I need to share, or is it just mainly the podcast you wanted to share?
We have a little unit master's program starting January 11. Okay. And I put the website unitmasters.org, and this is free of cost. So whoever wants to do a remote 6 weeks program to learn about technology of the future, which is like blockchain and stakeholder economy principles, of the future. Like, think about how can we create an economy that is fair and cooperative, and where every stakeholder participates, so everybody can get a share of, of the wealth that is created by different business organizations. Is very welcome to join us. There will be like 2 live mentoring sessions every Tuesday and Thursday, where entrepreneurs will speak and share, and community builders will speak and share, and you can ask them live questions. Just send an email or a message to me, I think on LinkedIn, or this is
Yeah,
my...
I recommend you follow Yip on LinkedIn as well. You share so much good stuff. How did is it how do we spell your name for LinkedIn?
Oh,
If they want to find you.
Yip Ta.
I'll
Sorry,
put that
it's
there.
Yip Ta. I will post it to
Thank you.
panelists.
If anyone uses LinkedIn, there you go. If you could follow, I recommend you follow her there as well. She shares loads of nice content and stuff like that as well. Great, Yip. Thank you so much for coming on, and you beautifully guided that experience. Such a perfect thing for us to end the year. We feel motivated, excited, and also ready for the challenges for 2021.
Thank you, everybody, for joining in and
Thank
to
you,
do.
thank you. And happy, mindful New Year, kindful New Year.
All right. Bye bye.
Bye for now. Okay, great. That was fun.